What's up, Sugarfootses? Welcome to Love and Sights Unseen. Also connected with the Loving Ladies blog. It's a one and the same, okay? And today we are going to get into, because for whatever reason, I was just getting stuff in regards to the music industry, um, music, things like that. So I was like, okay, clearly there's a message there, and so we're gonna get into that. Hopefully, I don't get too hot in here. As soon as I start channeling, the temperature rises. Okay. Ugh, and I have on a long sleeves. Look at that. Ain't that crazy? Anyway, um, but what's crazy is when I came into my little space, right? This is the card that I see laying on top, and I've never seen this card before. Um, but it's this man, and he is behind a television, and it's kind of like he's showing this TV off. So this man is saying, "Look, I can get you on TV. I can make you a star." But he's a clock salesman, so yeah, be careful of a con artist, okay? Talking about they can make you, a celebrity or whatever. So that's how we're starting things off, okay? We starting out spicy. Spicy. Okay? So, I mean, I don't know what's going to come out. There's a lot of industry cards, but there's a lot of other cards in here. So, I do not direct the reading. Spirit directs the reading. And I always pray over my cards before I start. I always shuffle them, and I shuffle them as we are going through the reading, which I might do pauses because I'm trying to get these readings under an hour. Okay? It says a southern white male. Okay? Know what's going on there. It's trying to pull you back in. So let me adjust these because I need some room here. Let me pause this really quick while I get situated. I should have handled this. So somebody's trying to get you back connected with them. I don't know what you have going on there. Okay? Don't know what that's about. This person, again, see what I said about this right here? And then it says this person wants to be your handler. They want to do over. They want to start over. They want to start this relationship back over, this connection. So they can come in and manage you. Manage you. That's crazy. It says this person's days are numbered like a clock on the wall, okay? Oh, stop. Stop. And look, the clock. I can't with this stuff. I can't. Okay? Man. Anyway. Okay. So that's over for him. We'll just put this down here. That's crazy. Anyway. That's crazy. I don't know. Okay. What do we have here? Uh-oh. So you're being given a new soul contract. Someone attempted to make you think you weren't good enough without them when they need you. These people are being starved out. So whatever they were getting from you, they're not getting anymore. And it says, freak them, okay? I'm trying to keep it G-rated because, But 2 tears in a bucket, it it says F them, okay? Mm-mm-mm. did they do? See, people, you know, when people don't treat you right and people think that they can use and abuse you, it says these people are dying. So they need you real bad, okay? That's sad. Mm-mm-mm. So sad. It says, keep severing ties with this person who's trying to stop you. This person thought that you were going to grow old together, but whatever they did is a no. What is happening here? I don't know what y'all got going on, but let's see. It says, this karmic reader is being called out and they work for internet engines and sites. Playing around in the background. I don't like that. Okay. These surveillance scammers are gaining a reputation. Either a government agency is monitoring them or they're gaining a reputation of being connected to the government. I don't know. It says they're having a sudden death, so whatever they were doing is coming to an end. Suddenly, abruptly. People need to learn how to behave themselves, I say. I've been saying that. Go on, sit down now. Go on, sit down. But no one wants to listen. No one wants to listen to me. Let's see. Somebody's paranoid, it says. Somebody's paranoid about a plan they did with their girls. This person is paranoid. They planned something with their girls. This person is working on themselves. Whatever they did, they're trying to fix it. You've seen this person in your third eye. And these people's souls are being snatched. Uh-oh. Who are connected to this cult, they're going down. I can't make this stuff up, boy. Look at that story just laying itself out there. Okay. We're on to the next story, but I can't get over this though. The next energy says you have a spouse or partner is responsible that's connected to advertising. This snake wants to charm you and keep you under their control. What else? See, I did a whole thing about the music industry and it's not really coming out. So like I said, I don't make the rules here. It was all talking earlier. This person is an anarchist. You have a CPA that's shady as who's a physical assassin. So this person takes people out, or they pay to, in the physical. What's wrong with these people? Okay, now we getting somewhere. I'm gonna put this back in here, and I'm gonna take this back because actually all of these, and mix them in because they could describe somebody else. Uh-oh. What about that? Says in the music industry. Well, keep calm when you get this news. It says in the music industry, these people linked up. And put that there. Over here, I guess. It says planned this with their boys. So somebody got together with their boys and planned something. They're signed to a demonic contract. And this person is being puppeted by someone else. So, of course, if they're linked up, planning things together, somebody's been dispatched to do something to you. And in this picture, it's this person. It's like a Cyrano type thing. So, this person is wearing a mask, and there's somebody behind him, and he's giving this girl a flower. So, these people plan to come in and act like, you know, they're somebody's Prince Charming. This is going to feel like a fairy tale. So, this person got with these individuals and made this plan to do this demonic little situation here, to come and harass you and try to connect with you. These people are childish and stupid. This is the dumbest stuff. I mean, when this stuff comes out, I just be like, who really sits around and does this weird stuff? And oh my gosh, I can't. That's crazy, right? That's these people. Okay. So I'm so glad the spirit's gone back working this way. So you have somebody in New York who's a bartender, who's connected to your family in Georgia. They want to reverse time and change what happened between you, but this person is scared to stand up to their friends, okay? Come on now. I don't know. I mean, we're adults, and I don't know about your age, but if they're serving drinks, then they're an adult too. So why aren't you mature enough to stand up to your friends? I mean, we're not in elementary school. We're not in junior high. We are, this is not college. When do you grow up? When do you start making your own decisions? When do you start acting like a grown-up? That's part of elevation. That's part of gaining mental maturity, is expanding in your autonomy. It's actually knowing that you can shape your world, you can make your own decisions. Why are you surrendering your power to your friends, your family, your you know, when you marry someone that's different, that's supposed to be a compromise, but these outside influences aren't supposed to carry that much weight with you, and I think this is just very sad. Um, yeah, so we're continuing on with this story. This person has lost their soul contract because whatever they were supposed to do with you, they didn't do it. Clearly, you dated this Dusty. Now they're pleading for another opportunity, and your family's trying to cover up their involvement. Ain't that something? Whatever this was that you had with this person is coming to an end, or it has already ended. This person needs to hang it up, give it up, move around. I keep telling these people, move around, little buddy. It's a no. But here they are, doing it again. Holding out hope, holding their little torch. Please, please. And it's a no. It says, uh, uh, this person might be a junkie. Okay. So they might have a little problem. I don't know. You know your story. You know your ex. But anyway, you're gonna find somebody who's equally matched with you, and this person could be already around you, hidden in the shadows. That's your person, not this Joker. Okay, this Dusty, not this Dusty New Yorker. Okay, it's a no. We're gonna take these describing words because this Dusty energy might appear again. And of course we wanna we've taken all the describing words because we want to see what, people's family has been up to as well. And I have a feeling there's gonna be a whole lot of begging. And there's a whole lot of contracts lost, so I want to take that card again too. I can't find it now, so maybe not. A lot of people lost their soul contracts. So what that means is a lot of, there we go, turmoil and unfortunate events for these people. Did I put it back? It's gonna suck for them, but these were the choices they made with their free will, so can't do anything about that. Nope. Okay. Oh, still again, boy, I can't. I get tired of some of this stuff. So you have someone that's harvesting energy to approach you in the spirit, okay? Ugh. So basically, they want to astral travel to you, come into your dream state to try to affect your subconscious to make you think that this is the person for you. So when they approach you in the physical, you will be more receptive to them. Okay? This person wishes they married you when they had the chance, which is why they're being all, well, it's not why, but this person, okay, so whatever it was, you could be a same-sex couple with this person, or this person was having a same-sex relationship with people from their job, hooking up with people from their job, okay? So this person was cheating. So you guys could be a same-sex relationship, and this person, you could be gay or whatever. But whatever, this person was hooking up with someone else of the same sex that they were working with. And somehow, again, this is still the story from New York. Um, this family member was telling bold-faced lies on you. So that's what your family was doing, how they were interfering in your situation. Okay? They were telling lies. This person wants to tell their piece, boy. I thought we were done. Look, okay, because this person is stubborn, and it came out again. This person from New York is stubborn, and they're shady. No, they're saying your family is shady as freak. Okay. And they try to cover up what they did. They try to cover up that they were lying on you to this person. But this person fell for it. So what is the problem? Y'all deserve each other. This is so silly. This person wants to explain and we don't care. I don't think you care. These people need to hang it up. They're the past. Okay, so we're on to the next energy. Thank you, New York. Bye-bye. Man, listen. Okay, we're going to keep these because they're describing words. But you have an agent that was abusing their position, causing car accidents, fires, and shootings. Okay? That's what they did with their time. That's what your dollars are paying this agent to do, to set people up. This is crazy. A physical assassin. This person did this for financial scams. Wow. So I don't know if this person, this agent, is an agent of the military, or this person was doing these things to spin the narrative for a high-ranking military official. And I think that's how that went, because my hand is tingling. Yep. This is interesting. Okay. Let's clear this because we're on to the next. Let me see. Let me take this agent and this high-ranking official in the financial scammer one, because in the physical assassin. And the spin doctor. Okay. So this junkie, a junkie. Uh-oh. This junkie has a church, losing their church or losing their following. It could just be a following. Says family interferes heavily in their relationships. Well, clearly not heavily enough because they're a junkie, but okay. I don't know. Maybe it interferes for the worse. It says, check the history of the people around this person. I don't know what that means. I don't know. Okay, let's just try to mix that up because it just kind of like fell off the front. That's crazy. What y'all out here dating? So something's gonna blow up in somebody's face. So I don't know if this is the same story or different. It says, out of sync, they can't time their magic because they're being watched. So whatever they're doing is going to blow up in their face. Whatever magic these people are doing is going to blow up in their face. And I guess it's saying, it says this person is wise, has learned a life lesson. So maybe they learned that from the last time they did this dumb shenanery. Who knows? These people are special, okay? They're a little da-da-da, okay? A little da-da-da. Boy. I don't know what to say. Dude, come on now. A junkie has caused a death. They've been posting things online. Ugh. It says their marriage is a farce. That's too many cards. Let's break it down, please. It keeps on going about this. Okay, I don't know. It says their marriage is a farce. It says, I don't know if this is the junkie, if this CPA. It says, CPA, you dated this Dusty. Wait, the card behind there. You dated this Dusty who's a passive mother figure. Or the passive mother figure is a greedy spouse. That's a CPA. And Wood. So their last name could be Wood. So, something like that. Y'all know your story. You know your story. You know, but usually as we go through the readings, you know, these descriptions will get clearer and you can put two and two together if it is your story, okay? But clearly that's associated with somebody's ex. And I just did a little burp, so that is confirmation. Confirmation. What about children? Ooh. So it says there's a child victim of something. And it says, ooh. Okay. Okay. So there's gonna be an ending for, okay. Something with children and an ending. They're not ready for this fallout. And it says retired. I don't know. I don't like when I don't have clear messages about stuff like that. And I did not put any kind of, I don't think there are any kind of catastrophic cards in here because that was a little later read that I was going to do. So I didn't add that in here. Okay. It's on to something else, so maybe we'll get some information. I'll put that aside, and maybe that'll become clearer in another read that I will do. So we have a scammer that prayed for this Esther energy. I'm trying to get this. Oh, this scammer is an adult entertainer. Okay. That prays for an Esther type energy. This is crazy. That don't even make sense. This don't go together, honey. That's okay. I can't. Anyway. Oh, So wait. This is a scammer, an adult entertainer. This person is into adult entertainment and they're a scammer. But they want to be seen like Esther, like a biblical uh, energy, okay? They want to be seen in a righteous light. I can't. Boy, it says, anyway, it says this old connection will not be allowed. I have to get the energy off the card. Whatever they're trying to do is not going to be allowed. It's not. Like I said, that don't even go together, but okay. And the spirit realm finds that disrespectful, because goodness gracious. And they will fail at their spiritual work for this disrespect. Come on now. That again, please stop playing with God. Come on now. Anyway, I told people to stop doing that, but here they go. It says, and this person wants to know, what direction will the industry take now? The adult entertainment industry? I don't know, honey. I mean, so I'm trying to figure out. So let me know. Let me get this straight. So I know there's a lot of crackdowns on the trafficking type things going on, playing in the street. So I guess you're worried that there's not enough forced labor. I don't know, because I don't think it takes much effort to do what you do. So you could still do what you do. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. Anyways, you'll be meeting your spiritual equal. This is crazy. I can't. Boy, I can't. I will take this again because I have some other stuff, and I'll put that in that set. And I'll keep praying too, because there's going to be a lot of people praying, boy. And I will keep this because there's a lot of people that you will not be able to take with you, okay? That's crazy. I can't. What is happening? This person prayed to it, whoever they prayed for. So their root work or spell work, they had root work or spell work cast on you. And that's what they were praying for. Whatever wish they made, that's what they wanted. It's crazy. So we're going right back to this dirty. So this person from New York worked with your family to have root work on you, and they wanted to work. They wanted it to work. These people are shady ass freak, okay? And they're all and it came out again. They did root work and spell work on you. And they didn't want that to come out. show. That was hiding behind another card. Family cover up. So basically, and I can tell because I'm struggling. I don't have any issues speaking. I don't stutter. I don't stumble. I'm a very clear and articulate person. So the fact that I'm stumbling over my words is letting me know that they have been doing throat chakra magic, maybe shut up spells, and that's not going to happen. I'm going to keep telling all you people because this stuff is retarded and you should have never did it in the first place. It's weird. Your family keeps trying to reach you. So you must not be speaking to these people. And if they're doing that kind of weird stuff, I wouldn't talk to them either. That's crazy. Who does that? Who does stuff like that? I can't. Okay, I can't. Okay. So, this New York person, this New York energy has a lot to say. Anyway. This person is trying to spin some kind of story so they can get close to you. Because this person is losing their vitality. And their family is cursed. And wherever they are at, their family is in the same state. Okay? Very sad. But their problems are not your problems. So I don't know why they're trying to bring it to your door. That's crazy. They need to figure it out. These are grown adults. Okay. It gets more interesting and more interesting. So you have a group of sophisticated Satanists that are connected to the government. And boom. Ridiculous. Okay? A lot of these are same-sex couples. Oh, or it could be the government is stepping in on this sophisticated group of Satanists because it says part of their karma. So whatever's happening, the government is stepping in. These people are shady as freak, okay? We're going to keep these describing words, and I'm going to mix some of these in over here so we can get some other energy here. Let me do this here. Mix these cards up with this deck. Mix it on the side so you won't see me being all. We want to get you the tea here, okay? Because there's a lot going on. A lot going on. Boy. Out here worshiping the devil. I mean, that's that's whatever you do is what you do, but don't be including innocent people in on your shenanery, okay? What you do with your free will is totally up to you. It's crazy. You know what I learned in life? If people don't align with your beliefs, leave them alone. I dated an atheist, and that was the wrong move. And that's just like, for me, I won't say that. Physical fight. Uh-oh, somebody got into it. Somebody got into it. Says a physical fight happened. Uh-oh. It says somebody who works for Tumblr got in a physical fight with somebody and they are in regret. Who out here boxing? Who out here boxing? What? Who out here pretending that they a Sugar Ray? Ooh, oh, that's a good reason to fight. Oh, the dirt, the tea. Oh my gosh, it's so hot. These people got in a fight because this person gave somebody an incurable STD. Ooh, man, that's nasty. That's nasty, figuratively and literally. Be careful who you lay down with, y'all. Be careful who you fool around with. Well, the tango where we weave, boy. Boy. I'm not playing with these people. Boy, I hope they didn't find it out on Christmas. It keeps coming out about this. I don't know. Keeps on something coming out about this CPA with the last name Wood, who's a passive mother, and it's saying that I don't know if they have a child that works for a tattoo shop or what, but something. Mix some other cards in here. Maybe it can't make a story. Okay, it says. I should be pausing this every time I shuffle these decks so you can just see when they land so I can shorten this video. Yeah, whatever this must be this person's name, or they have Wood in their name, this passive mother. It says this person was set up and they're determined to make this connection. Whatever that means. What connection? Why? What's going on here? It says this person was forced to portray a character as part of their contract. Now they're trying to get themselves together. It says they wanted to have a Freaky Friday body swap with you. So, I don't know. These people be doing some old weird magic that I don't know anything about. Maybe you guys are familiar with that, but destiny swapping, basically. But I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, that was one story. So let's get that weird stuff out the way. Somebody over here trying to have a Freaky Friday and live your life. So I don't know, somebody's mother wanted to take over and be them or be whoever you're interested. I don't know. It's weird. It says this person who works for Tumblr is being removed for not being in compliance. So you just having a bad week, okay? A bad life. It's like you, boy, you done gave something or caught something, and now you're being removed. I don't know, from your job, for something. Boy. It says this person doesn't have any spiritual abilities. I don't even know what to say there. Boy, what is going on here? Sugarfoots, what y'all got? Who y'all be out here dating? Who are y'all associated with? What is going on? It says somebody needs to, it says Georgia. This bartender in Georgia who's a junkie, they need to move on with somebody else because whatever, they can't be with you, okay? They need to take that toxic energy elsewhere. Look, and people are saying, what direction will the industry take now? That's a good question. That is a really good question. Whatever I can say is that it'll be a change for the better. Because right now, this stuff ain't fair that's going on. Don't you think? Something keeps coming out about freezing water. It says your family is being blackmailed. And it says you ran your course with these people. So leave these people be to get blackmailed. Whatever's, man, listen. Whatever they did was shady. And so they deserve what they're getting, which is that. So you have a same-sex couple that's shady as, okay? And they're grouped up living together. happening here? Says these people have been grouped up, group living together. They've been chanting. I just want to see what the heck. How does that go? I'm just so curious. I just want to see just one time. Like, what do y'all do? Do you wear robes? Are you naked? What are you doing? Says these they were financially abusing someone. They've been stealing and manifesting off of you. These people are getting released. It's funny. Boy. Oh boy. You just gotta laugh at this stuff. You gotta laugh at these people. It's just keeps the entertainment going, okay? It's gonna get real entertaining for these people soon when they start reaping this karma, because they think it's bad now. If you think you're lonely now, wait until tonight, girl. If you think you're lonely now. Oh my gosh. What? Stop. It says CNN, I don't know. It says this is a stable situation, needs better communication. So I don't know. I don't know. CNN. I guess they need to start telling some more detailed truth or something. Something about this Georgia bartender that's dying to tell something, okay? They're dying to tell on this person. Something about freezing water. Keeps on coming out. They want to talk about freezing water. Okay. You're going to meet somebody that you're going to have a lot in common with. This person likes nice things, but they're not materialistic. And it says good work. Your spirit team says good work. That's good, babies. Oh, look at that. Oh. Okay. We like, let's clear that on out the way. San Diego keep trying to come out. Somebody in San Diego can't believe you're describing them. This energy in San Diego cannot believe you're describing them. And this person is probably another junkie too. Boy, stop. I have a bunch of cards that just kind of fell out. Okay, it says, boy, who is, y'all wild out here. I'm gonna just say that, y'all wild out here. It says, this person has been plied with drugs and hypnotized. Who is out here doing this old weird stuff? Really? Who thinks like this is some real pinky in the brain? Just like who? What? I can't. This is so strange. You know, out here plying people with drugs and hypnotizing them. Really? I don't even know what to say about that. I just feel like that might go with something else later on. Because that's some more, I need some more details on that. That's crazy. Why would you do that? It says everything is proceeding as planned. So you guys are on the right track. Whatever you're doing is working. And everything is going as divinely planned. It says now these people are scared to conduct these backroom deals. And they should be. Because a lot of them are going to jail. Jail and worse places, okay? But a lot of people are about to lose that lifestyle they was living. Talking about what direction is the industry gonna go now. You're gonna go to jail. A lot of you are gonna have ankle bracelets. Some of you are going to go to hell. Yeah, that. Dang, there's a lot of junkies, boy. Y'all need to put the drugs down. It says this YouTuber is a junkie who's involved with the government. And, okay, and you don't test in the government? You don't test for drugs? But a lot of these people are pillheads, so, I mean, I get it. This is crazy. Dang. If we about to get into something juicy, this look juicy. Ooh, this look juicy. Ooh, boy. Dang. Ooh, this juicy. Okay. I don't know if it has to do with this YouTuber. I don't know. But it says a woman scorned. I'm trying to get the card behind here. A woman scorned. It says never underestimate the power of the PU money sign Y. It's like crooked letter Y. PU crooked letter Y. It says this person engages in witchcraft or voodoo. This woman scorned. Boy. Y'all out here. We are wild out here, boy. Wow. Boy, rare. Man, what the heck? It says lights, camera, action. This is a fake relationship. These people are out here lying on their relationship, fake happy, pretending this is a blissful situation or relationship. And this woman out here doing voodoo on whoever she with. Dang. Using her JJ to do it. What's happening? Let me see here. What they got? Ooh, it says this person is an Annie Wilkes from Misery personality, okay? So that's this deranged woman right here. Wow. And it says, ego on doo-doo. Because the jig is up. What? They're no longer fooling anyone. So their ego is on doo-doo. Come on now. Wow. Is it that serious to pretend like y'all happy? Like, I don't understand. That's why I said, People need to stop basing their relationships off of people online and the pictures, and they're like, oh, that's goals, that's this, that's that. A lot of these people just stage stuff, and they're arguing in between pictures. They're arguing in between whatever videos they're doing. If they're doing little happy families on the internet, doing, this is our whatever. A lot of these people are arguing right after the scene is done, and they stay together so because they become a brand, and this is how they get money. So please don't base your relationships and connections off of these type of individuals and think that you're failing because you're not doing the things that these people are doing. These people aren't even doing the things that they're showing online. Okay, they're not even enjoying themselves. A lot of them. I'm not going to say everybody, but a lot of them. So, just, I don't want people having unrealistic goals about, what a relationship is supposed to look like. Because relationships are actually a lot of work. And it takes a lot of give and take and a lot of compromise. So, I have a feeling she's going to come back in this situation. So we're going to put her back in the deck. And I think there's a lot of fake people. So we're going to take that one. And a lot of people's egos are going to be stomped on. We'll take that again. And we'll take that. We'll take all these and just mix them in again. That's crazy. Wow. Fake happy. If you're miserable, just, keep it 100. If you're miserable, get out the relationship. Let's start there. Why y'all sitting here, putting yourself in self-imposed cages? That's crazy to me. You can do that by yourself, baby. Okay? Always remember that. Says the jig is up on something. Boy, I can't. It says the jig is up. Somebody. Wait a minute. I know this is not what this is saying. Okay, so you have dang it, I can't. You have a distant relative. A lot of these people are on drugs. That's a junkie. What is up with all this? Okay, I can't. Please get clean, people. Says the jig is up. On this distant relative, that's a junkie. So this person was probably fake flexing, but they were on government assistance. And it's not like I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing like, why you out here acting like you balling when that's what you doing? That's crazy to me. What's wrong with people, boy? I can't. But whoa, but you over here? How you? Oh, This person was messing around with thoughts. So they were fake flexing on government assistance and somehow, tricking these 304s into thinking they got it like that. It says don't take food from this person. So I don't know what's up with that, what they're doing with their food, but don't do it. I have a feeling all my states are in another stack, because they're not coming out in here describing where these people are from. Okay. Boy, what is going on here? The jig is up. So that's going to be the thing for this reading, is the jig is up. You know, the curtain is being toe off these people, okay? Toe off. We see who the wizard is behind the curtains. It says this YouTuber who's involved with the government is secretly jealous. But it said lights, camera, action. This person is in a fake relationship. Boy, stop. Why y'all doing that? I don't understand. They really want to just tell on this person, okay? I really want to be like, boo, your relationship's fake, boo. Okay, oh look, we on to something good, okay? Let's get out of this ratchet shenanery here, okay? So you have a farmer. This person helps people. Sorry. This person helps people. And oh, no, I read that wrong. I'm sorry. This farmer thought you were going to need their help. I don't know what kind of farmer they are. Are they like they could be like a person that harvests energy. They could harvest talent. They could, there's some kind of farmer, okay? Or they grow things. They grow talent. They grow whatever. So this person thought you were going to reach out to them and you're unbothered. This person acted like you needed their approval to do whatever you're doing, but you don't. This person was doing high-level magic on themselves. I don't know what that means, but now they're stressed out because this was an epic fail. I don't know what these people be doing. I don't get into witchcraft, so I don't know what they were doing, but it didn't work. You don't need this person's help, and they're upset about it because they just knew you'd just be begging. Can you help me, please? Oh, can you? And you out here talking about fuck these people over and over again. That is the collective energy, okay? That is the mantra that we are sticking with. These people really thought y'all was going to be running back to them. I'm serious. Let's see, how far are we in here? I think we're right at an hour, and I'm going to stop right here, and I'll just continue this on another video.